Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Women will be more aggressive with a man they find sexy. Now I'm gonna tell you, look, let's go further from what I was talking about yesterday. Yes, women find different things about a man sexy, and it all depends on what the woman is. Let me take what she likes. Let me take it a step further. They will actually be aggressive if they find you sexy. That's very important. That's very important and stuff. You know, because I've talked often about like women approaching me and stuff like that. Now, it's been extremely rare that they just come up and say, hey, I want to get with you and stuff. Happened a couple times though, but that was when I was younger. But you still get that type of aggressiveness. See, understand, when women are aggressive, it's kind of in a passive aggressive way. They put themselves in position at the least to be approached by. Like you ever walking down the street, say a woman is walking down the street, right? You walking behind her. She happened to glance back and see you. She's like, what she sees, she's like, she do that quick scan and stuff. All of a sudden, she's walking slow. All of a sudden, she started walking slow. She might meander a bit so you can catch up with her, you know? Or another way, when I had a young lady on here a while ago, and she was talking about how women leave breadcrumbs. They'll do something obvious. Like if they're in the store or something, you know what, you looking at some avocados or something, getting some fruits, all of that stuff. She happens to meander around. In fact, she might even say something, knowing she don't need none of the stuff you're looking at, but she might say something, you know? Or in a department store or something, you shopping for something, and you just shopping around, and then they'll say, hey, can I hold this shirt up to you? Yeah, my brother is about your size. You know, something like that. You know, they'll do something just to get open the conversation. And yes, you do get some women sometimes, especially depending on their level of class or something, they just be like, damn, let me get your number. But it's all around, they find you sexy, they turned on. Let me go deep into that. What does a man do? A sexy man arouses a woman. And I use the example, the analogy of a clear like lake, like just totally clear, smooth, look like a mirror. But then arousal is someone throwing a rock into there and creating ripples. That's what it is. See, when a woman is aroused, she's moved from an inactive state to an active state. And she wants to satisfy it. Now, like I said, for the most part, it's going to be passive aggressiveness. They're going to put themselves in position. Indeed, sometimes they might even clock you. Especially if it's something like they know you're going to be at a certain place every day, they'll clock you. And, you know, maybe they know they'll see you at a bus stop at certain times or something, or, you know, in a store at certain times. All of a sudden they walking through there and, you know, they looking all glammed up and everything and happen to be in your aisle or something. And you thinking, oh yeah, you know, you talk to her, you approach her and stuff. Cause even, just real quick, even, you know, choosing signals are the approach. You still got to approach in most cases. You still got to do something. She's just opening the door. Her aggression is in opening the door for you. So check it out, right? Check it out. All right? They're going to do something. And because they arouse, they move, they got that itch, they want to satisfy it. They like, oh, wait a minute, I can't let him get away. He's sexy, he fine. Let me do something. You could be a clerk that works in a retail store or something. They'll ask you for help. They'll do something. It'll do something. And I'm gonna tell you what, that passive aggressiveness is the most common. And like I said, sometimes if you got it like that, you really hitting her hard. It could be total aggression. Like she's like, yeah, hey, how you doing and everything, right? I'll give a story with that. If the young lady sees this happen, well, she probably not young anymore, but I remember it was when I was living near American University in DC, and I used to run on the track. That was part of my exercise. I used to run on the track. I'm coming off the track, and this woman, young girl, said, hey, how you doing and all that, started talking. And I mean, because I had walked past, And she was coming out the gym, and she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Huh." And at first, I even stopped because she looked like somebody I knew. Then we started talking, boom, boom, boom. We were stroking an hour later. And it was good. I give it to her. I give it to her and stuff. But that was her aggression. She liked what she saw, and she made sure I knew that. You know? And women will do that. Women will do that. Like I said, regardless of how, if you want to sit back, wait for choosing signals, okay, only way you're going to get them is the woman find you sexy. If you want to approach, that's the first thing she's looking at. You know, I talked before about posture and everything, but that's the thing. Do you turn her on? Can you get it and stuff? So it's like no matter what. But the thing is, ultimately, you know, they're going to do something. They're going to try to get your attention. They're going to walk slow. They'll go up to approach you. Some the more bolder ones will just ask you straight up. And that's the thing. That's why I say, look, man, work on your sex appeal. Like when I talk about body game, that's the primary thing, the frame. Now I know some guys, they be like, well, it's the face. No, the face, let's put it like this. The difference between attraction and arousal. Your face attracts her, it gets her interest. So if you do just kind of cold approach her or something, she's like, oh, he's cute, let me see what he's talking about. But it's the body that turns her on. This is why male exotic dancers make the money they do. It's the body and stuff, and particularly a body that she likes. But then it's the other stuff that opens the door. But then once you arouse her, then you got to complete the circuit, which means your personality click or anything like that. You know, are you giving her that vibe? Are you giving her something with, you know, with how you dressed? All of that is like in there. But the thing is, they're gonna be more open for whatever you got. And indeed, they're gonna try it. And I'm gonna tell you something now. And I've said this before. Some will actively seduce you. Even like, say you want a job, she's turned on. That's aggressive too in how women seduce. There's not enough talk about how women be seducing the men. You know, Malcolm X talked about that in his autobiography. He was talking about Betty. And he was saying, you know, he thought he was running everything. And then what happened, you know, at the wedding reception, her girlfriends would say, yeah, you got him. In fact, and I mentioned, I can't remember, she wrote The Manipulated Man. I think this is where the quote came from, like a man chases a woman until she catches him. They still got their aggression, they just do it in a different way. Now, let me use that example of the job or any social circle where you see a woman all the time and stuff. She's in seduction mode. She is in seduction mode. So, you know, she might see you around. She might be friendly. Hey, how you doing? All of that. All of a sudden, there's going to be some days she's going to wear that nice little dress or, you know, depends on it. She might wear those like extra tight workout leggings and stuff if it's in a gym, wherever the situation is. Shoot, even in a church, she might be wearing that like little shorter dress that she might need a modesty club for. She's hunting. She is hunting. That's how they just do it in a different way. See, their way of hunting is like a Venus flytrap. Their way of hunting is like a Venus flytrap. For the most part, like I said, there's some women, they just straight up with it. But their most natural is a Venus flytrap. You know, they put out something, try to draw you to them and everything. So, and they're going to be, and that's their level of aggression. See, if you understand that, then you understand a lot. All right. In fact, I would even say, okay, you just start paying attention. Who's trying to get my attention? Okay, she wearing that dress. Okay. She trying to get somebody's attention. Maybe that's yours, but she trying to get somebody. She hunting. In fact, I mentioned this before. This when I was working on this one job, this young lady came in, had this nice dress, makeup on. I said, hey, you hunting, right? She's like, yeah. But when they see that man, they turned on by him sexually. Oh, they go to work one way or the other. Go in seduction mode, trying to get your attention, all of that and stuff. So I'm gonna tell you what, It is what it is. Learn to recognize it, boom. But if you even want to get to that point, work on your body, work on your attitude, your personality, work on your charisma, work on your masculinity, work on your style of appearance, work on your overall appearance, work on your posture, work how you carry yourself, how you look at ladies and all of that. You do all of that, boom, you good to go. All right, somebody gonna be aggressive with you, passive aggressive, but whatever. Some woman is gonna try to seduce. All right, so anyway, that's all I got for today. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.